Hello, my darlings, Scorpios. Welcome to your weekly reading, my darlings. I know I normally do this on Sunday, but today it is a Monday. And I'm using my Shaman's Dream Oracle, the Shaman's Dream, to start off, just to get some overriding messages. And then I will pull whatever guides me to pull whatever tarot cards we're doing. So Hollow Bone, Teachability has come out. Thank you, Spirit. And also Covenant, Sacred Contract. Thank you. And one more, Spirit, please. Thank you. That one. Eye of the Needle, Intentionality. Wow. So what I'm feeling, thank you, Spirit, and Bold Step Forward on the bottom of the deck. So overriding energy. You're at a bit of a pause right now. You're at a bit of a sort of standstill in your life. And sometimes when is that freeze flight thing with fear, when we get stuck and we make sort of procrastinations about things and we don't wish to do something, and maybe we used to do something a lot and now we don't do it a lot, and therefore is the fear of going back to it. All of it is driven by fear. And look at the light in this card and the sort of gates, that this gate is open and the next gate is closed. But bold step forward with this wonderful light, and Spirit is urging you to make a step forward. Because even in the step forward, you're creating energetic momentum, energetic movement. And with that space, you're creating a liberated energy that has to go somewhere. And so if you do it and you step through your fear, you're stepping through the boundaries of your fear, the boundaries of your beliefs, and you're allowing what the universe is ready to bring in for you to come in for you. But you have to make the movement forward, because making that movement creates the flow of energy. And even if you fail, it doesn't matter, my darling, because within that space, the divine design was you to learn something from that, to then do differently in the future. So the farther gate, you've reached a certain gate, you've reached a certain level, you've achieved something, and it's opened up new possibilities for you. But you can't open that further possibilities unless you reached beyond your comfort zone. And it is through that reaching beyond, to truly understand what we're made of, to truly understand that actually sometimes fear is just fear itself. It's not real, it's a liar. And then actually in doing it, you learn so much more about yourself. And there is something beautiful there for you. So now we've got Hollow Bone, Teachability, Covenant, Sacred Contract, and Eye of the Needle, Intentionality. So I feel that something that has passed has been one of your greatest mentors, has been one of your greatest teachers. And there is a lot of spiritual lessons or understandings that have come about because of this teachability. And it is also because you have within that space allowed yourself to be grown into a space of allowing yourself to not be too full of strong opinions and strong ideas about things. You've allowed yourself to receive in the place of, I know nothing, help me to understand. It has been a very important, whatever this is, this teachability event for you, has been something that has been very much part of the divine design of your life, the sacred contract. Now, a contract, when you sign a contract, it is something that you have committed to as a soul. And bearing in mind, as a soul, everything is done at an unconditional love level. It is done with no ego attached. It is at the purest form of love, and it is there to assist. It is there to help. So within that space of teachability, what did this relationship experience? What did it teach you in terms of every single aspect you can think that you could label with the overriding umbrella of love? Because it is part of now a resonance, a vibration that you're taking forward. When we sign a contract, it is a resonant signature. So vibrationally, there's been a shift because of what you committed to as a soul. And now with the eye and the needle here, with the third eye and the eye of the needle and intentionality, is setting your intentions now, setting your intention to take this bold step forward, setting your intention to see, because seeing through the eye of the needle is seeing through the eye of the universe. It is seeing things differently. It is seeing things with a different meaning. It is attaching the importance of the universe's attention to detail as well. And also that we all, and what they're giving me is that, you know, somebody would have discovered, then somebody would have created that needle in order to make life easier to sew. And so there was a discovery in the past because somebody took a bold step forward. And it is quite difficult sometimes to thread that needle, but there is a sort of aspect of magic involved in it. And when you set your intention, that this is what you're going to do, please remember that when we set an intent, it's a very powerful signature resonance. We are stating a fact. We are setting our vibrational intent for something to happen or to do something. Then you create a momentum of flow. Then you can create this tapestry, this rich tapestry of your life. Beautiful, my darling, but you've got to take a bold step forward. And it doesn't matter. Everything is unfolding according to divine design. So, and I feel because this sacred contract's in the middle of this, I'm feeling that it is both the teachability, the hollow bone card within the aspect of something that has passed from your life, but also the intent that you're setting in the future. It's part of your sacred destiny, darling. It's part of your divine design. Thank you, Spirit. Can you tell me more about the bold step forward? Oh, that flew out. Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. My darling, you have the bat here. This is, you are receiving at this time, with the bold step forward, you're being urged forward. You're being given essential truths at this time to assist you with this. You see the bats here. Try and ignore the doubts of yourself and the doubts of others at this time, any negative energy that's trying to pull you back, because the bat has the perception to see through it all, to cut through all the crap, to see through it all, but also doesn't tend to get too flappy unless it really needs to make a move with other energies. And it rests in a place of silence and quiet. And so a lot of these answers are going to come to you when you look to receive them within the space of silence. And silent and listen have the same letters. There is many, many, many answers for you, waiting for you to discover. Seek and ye shall find, my darling. And also, it is about how you're expressing yourself right now, because swords are air. Air is communication. Communication is so much more powerful than we have been conditioned to think it is. Words are more powerful than the sword. The words that you speak are setting your intention. The words that you speak are setting your vibration, are setting your resonant signature at this time. What is the resonance that's coming from you at this time? And I feel that many of you have made such a shift that you're actually calling it in. Three of Pentacles is laying the foundation for you taking that bold step forward. You're going to lay the foundation for something that you have been wishing to manifest. And it is not only something that is honorable and integral. You've got here the stag. The stag calls in its mate, calls in the feminine. So I feel for many of you, it's calling in that relationship. But you have to take a bold step forward, or it could be calling in something that is part of your life path, part of your creative expression, how you express yourself, whatever that may mean for you. But you've got here the walls here as well. So the walls are about that signature calling, but also about the remembrance that wolves look after their own, and walls are incredibly intuitive, and it is about soul family for you as well. It also, with the Three of Pentacles, it's about when you come together with like-minded souls, with soul family, it is about the deeper resonance of the vibration that all of you have together is incredibly powerful. One soul in conscious awareness is so much more powerful than hundreds of thousands of souls who are not aware of who they are. Bring more souls in conscious awareness together, and that resonant signature is extraordinary. So have confidence, my darling, in surrounding yourself with people that are there to support you as part of teamwork, if this makes sense for you as well. And they all have, you know, like within the wolf pack, everybody has a role to play. So be very clear about what your role is as well. Now, you know, if this is in regards to something that is your career, your life path, this is quite easy to understand that. If it's regards something to do with a love relationship, it's with the understanding that whoever comes towards you as part of that also has their wolf pack, and you will be welcomed in as part of that. If you understand that this is something on a spiritual level that's very important for you, and to have trust in it. Thank you. To have trust in it. And then you've got, I think that was it, wasn't it? So we had those two cards. So let's have a look. I don't want to make this a very long reading. Hollow bone, teachability. I'm trying to keep my readings a little bit shorter. Hollow bone, teachability. Thank you, Spirit. Hollow bone, teachability. Tell me about that. Three of Swords. Yeah, I mean, this is something. Let me show you these two cards side by side. There has been within the contract of this relationship and the death of this relationship, I'll say it, that the ending of this relationship, it for a long time kept you stuck in an extraordinary place of sadness. But you see, elephants are about love, they're about harmony, they're about relationships again. They're about understanding your true strength and understanding it's not there to control or overcome another, but to stop somebody else overcoming or controlling you. And when elephants, we know, as you know, an elephant never forgets. Well, they are a reminder for us that we are born with our memories, our soul memories. We're born with them. But we made a decision to forget in order that we can not only remember at divinely designed moments in our life, but expand, evolve because of it. Because otherwise, you know, we're meant to be here in this lifetime to grow and expand. And all of these experiences are gifts for us to release, to ascend. It's always about ascension, my darling, higher vibration, higher vibration. So I love to see this card for you because you are going through a great period of remembrance, and remembrance is remember. You are learning and relearning, remembering that you are a member of all of it. You are part of the divine oneness. So let's have a look at this sacred contract. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. So what I've got here is the Falcon, the Eight of Wands. I feel for many of you that you've come through this, you're in that last sort of stages, and you're now beginning to give your attention like the Falcon as part of the sacred contract for this new opportunity. Eight of Wands is where attention goes, energy flows, and you're being asked to take that bold step forward, to move forward now. There has been much releasing in the past. There's been much observation in the teacher of you seeing it as a teaching tool. And so now with the Falcon, who can be ever present, who can be ever patient, who can change with the winds of change, but trust that the universe will present the opportunity for him or her at exactly the right time. So they want you to, just like the Falcon is up above, to see the big picture of what is happening in your life. Continue to see where your attention is going at this time. What are you focusing on more? Is it the past still? Is it the future, but with hope and optimism? Or is it in the present where you are having difficulty about seeing the big picture? But within this space, the Falcon is taking constructive, creative action, but suspended in blissful anticipation that it will be revealed by the universe like a little mouse at exactly the right time, and that you are within the sacred construct learning how to adapt to this great big change in your life. And I love to see the Nine of Pentacles with the bear alongside. Remember that within this space that you've been in, within this death, this rebirth, this sacred contract, it can be emotionally exhausting, darling. You've gone through, you are going through a big change, my love. And so therefore, the time that you are giving right now for your rest, for your self-love, through just taking time out, hanging out with yourself, doing things you enjoy doing. And what I love to see is that you've got the red moon here, the harvest moon. There is stuff coming in for you. If it hasn't already appeared, there are things that are now shifting and changing in your life. But within this, you've got sort of the fishes which represent abundance and these 9 pentacles. And you're just very relaxed and chilled. So you're now learning within this divine design, because of this sacred contract, because of the teachability of this relationship that you had, that actually you can, and are very aware that you can consciously manifest, that you're living life consciously, which is the greatest gift of self-love you can give yourself, to not react to and feel like you're out of control, but actually you're responding simply, you're in control simply by the way you're responding, and you're being relaxed. And it may be a little reminder for you, for some of you, maybe stepping just back into slight anxiety at this time, to be relaxed, to be chilled. The universe has your back. The universe is working behind the scenes. You don't need to worry about this. It's all unfolding the way it's meant to. So that is lovely. Let's have a look at the last card, the Eye of the Needle. Thank you, Spirit. The Eye of the Needle. The 10 of Pentacles. Gorgeous, gorgeous card with the honeybee. So what is coming through for you, if you take that bold step forward, my darling, is that, where was that other card? The elephants, okay? Remember the elephants and the bees. 2 animals, mammals, is that right? Insects, that we recognize for community, that we recognize for as like-minded souls, that we recognize as wonderful representations of love in its natural form, and also of intuitive actions, constructive, creative actions within its natural form. The bee, the beautiful bee that we all love, the honeybee, you know, I learned that it lives for 40 days, visits about 1,000 flowers, and produces a teaspoon of honey. And as a soul bee, if it had conscious awareness of itself, it might feel a little bit irrelevant. But within the community, within the like-minded souls, within everybody working together, within the non-judgment, within that space, the bee is powerful. The bee represents the sweet nectar, the sweetness of life, and honey, such a powerful substance that can both heal and provide sweetness. It's got many shamanic properties, healing properties to it as well. This is telling me that with your intention, or what you're setting your intent to materialize, to manifest in your life, is coming for you, because the bees here represent the 10 of Pentacles. That is abundance in its most authentic form, your birthright as well, but it's abundance, my darling. And it's because you are looking to and will enjoy life in the present moment. And it's also about, within this space of the bee and what it does intuitively, I feel that there is an aspect of, a strong aspect within your desire of your sacred contract to help others, because the bee can't do it on its own. So it helps others to do. And it's the secret language of bees as well, and how they communicate, and the extraordinary things that they can do as well within that communication. So Spirit is saying that that contribution you want to make, either to the global, the worldwide community, to your spirit family or soul family, in helping others, you will receive 100-fold. You will receive back something extraordinary, but you have to take that bold step forward, my darling, and you've learned what you've needed to know. That teachability card, the sacred contract, there is no randomness in terms of where you are. There is no randomness in terms of what your intent is. It is always spot on. The universe never gets it quite right. It always gets it 100% divinely perfect. So focus now on manifesting that collaboration that you are looking for at this time, and move forward with the understanding and the belief that the 9 of Cups, this, whether this, my darling, is a relationship like, you know, of both a significant other and a family around that, or within the collaboration of you and other like-minded souls looking to be of assistance. The 9 of Cups, and I've got the 2 of Cups above it as well. There is a significant relationship coming into your life, whether within that creative expression or within your love expression. But whatever this is with the 9 of Cups, it is for you. You're attracting it in. You're pulling it in now. You're like the peacock going, come on, come forward, thank you. But within that space of this peacock, you are in the full creative expression of who you are. You are real. You are authentic. I heard something the other day I thought was so beautiful, that when we are our truest selves, when we are our authentic selves, we are singing, or we are vibrating at the purest note, and the whole of the universe in its most natural, purest form is vibrating in harmony, a song to the Creator. And unless we are our true selves, if we're not our true selves, we are in discord with that harmony. When we act within the truest sense of who we are, and we don't shy away from that, and we embrace it, and we are then playing the perfect note to accompany the harmony. So what is your perfect note, right, my darling? And that all comes within your wonderful 9 of Cups creative expression of yourself. So I think this is absolutely beautiful. I trust and hope that that has helped those that have come to this reading and resonated with it. And I look forward to doing another reading for you next week. In the meantime, you will most probably see the Scorpio 2023 yearly reading for you, which I am planning on doing this week. I do have all of these cards, so what I tend to do is just see which one comes out, but I am trusting that Scorpios will come out this week, and I look forward to doing that for you. But in the meantime, check out those daily readings. If you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. If you wish to become a member, I offer some lovely perks. Hit the join button, and I look forward to seeing you soon, my darlings. Take care. Lots of love. Bye bye.